up, y'all, and welcome back to the Reality Kingdom, where we put the real in reality or whatever.
Period.
I'm your girl, one supposedly. Period.
Oh my god.
Shout out to Pooh Honey.
Oh god.
Oh.
Blue Honey.
Y'all, what's up? Today we'll be covering the challenge.
As usual.
As usual. Get into
the USA, as in America.
Period. Not America. Well, America. All right, y'all. We started off. Bananas lost. No, he won.
He won. She lost.
Period. He won, and he decided to mutiny, or he was going to decide to mutiny.
Defect.
And then he did. He switched with Corey, and he tried to have a cute little, yeah, Corey, get your ass over to the red team.
Which I'm really upset about, but I'm not as upset as Dusty. Losing Bananas is gut-wrenching. I know he knows I will never say his name, and I just love him so much, and I love him. I would leave my family for him.
Y'all, I cannot do Dusty.
I think a lot of people can't do Dusty because even like the little people on his cast have been dragging him.
He's just so dragged. He's embarrassing.
I just think that you're a grown ass man, Dusty.
You think or you know?
I don't know. I'm hearing.
I don't know.
Speaks, I hear a child.
Little kid.
When he speaks, you know how when children talk about like Batman, Superman.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I hear every confessional. He's my hero. I just love him.
Batman.
Like honestly, Banana should run.
In fact,
he thought that shit was cute.
Yeah,
it was not giving cute.
It wasn't giving cute. It was giving weird. Honestly, I was weirded out. Me personally.
Maybe.
To each their own. If you want to write a letter to a random man,
a grown ass man,
a random grown man,
that's like
power to you. You do that.
Like, is he even? Are they not close to the same age? How old is Dusty?
Dusty's probably older than him.
I don't even know Johnny Banana's age. Johnny Banana's age.
55.
He is 41. What's Dusty's last name?
Doesn't matter. Dusty the challenge age.
Dusty Amazing Race. Ryan and Dusty.
Wait, let me guess. 38.
38.
But it looks 50.
Dusty is 39. You are Dusty. Dusty.
He respects his elders.
Girl, he's only 39. Girl, that's his cousin. That's his brother. That's his friend. 39?
That's not his friend. That's his idol, babe. You don't idolize nobody your age. Zendaya? Would you write a letter to Zendaya?
I wouldn't.
If you was in the house with Zendaya?
No.
If you were in the house with Zendaya?
I would go and talk to Zendaya. I'm not going to write a letter to Zendaya. I'm not going to write a letter to Beyonce about, oh my God, Beyonce. I'm so sad. That's embarrassing.
Ooh, you coming for a lot of people right now. Watch your words.
Well, no, I just don't. No. It's a difference. Like, it's like he's being weird. Like, you don't have to make it awkward. Like, I don't care if he idolizes him, but maybe not broadcast it, you know, at your big age. No shade.
I broadcast people I idolize. Like God.
Okay.
I'm going to preach about my Jesus. Anyways.
A child of God, period.
I am a child of God, and he's a child of Bananas. Banana's son.
Proudly.
Proud one. Boom. They go back to the house, and Queen Josh has it ain't even it ain't even like that. It ain't even like that.
You need to stop.
It's a drama queen is a common terminology, regardless of potential sexual preference. Like, I'm not even coming. Queen Josh goes back to the to the house, and he's livid because he got 2 votes, and he knows or thinks, but he probably just knows that it's Desi and Luis who voted for him. So he's coming with a vengeance. I know that's right. So the next day comes around.
It's like, keep Luis' name out your motherfucking
Out
mouth.
your motherfucking mouth. Look here, Josh.
He be in Miami, girl.
Look here, Josh.
Me, Luis, and Michelle will pull up.
Look here, Josh. I will book a flight to where you at.
What Tokyo say? Drive.
Drive.
And proceed to break it down.
Good swings. real. But then I'm gonna get real. Josh,
Okay.
I ain't gonna book a flight. I don't got the money. I don't have the funds. You do. Shout out to you. I'll give you that.
I just feel like it's really
However,
embarrassing.
keep my man's name. Please.
Well, Michelle's man. Michelle's man. Michelle approximately S's man.
Look, Michelle ain't on the podcast defending him on public. I need her to broadcast it. If that was her man, Michelle, I know you're watching this. Okay, listen. For real, Josh, please keep my man name out your mouth. Or else it could get real rowdy. I will apply to Big Brother or whatever right now so I can get on the show to go off on your ass. Please don't get it crazy. I will send an application tonight.
Shut up.
Like, please stop. But anyways,
I cut myself.
The next day, you good, Queen?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry.
But the next day, it just gets embarrassing, though.
Girl, this nigga, first of all, everybody minding their business in the living room.
They're literally sitting there. They're literally just chilling, minding their business. Here you go, Josh. Why are people being quiet? When I played Big Brother, we were loud. We weren't hiding in rooms. We weren't being secretive and like because I have not seen Josh on reality TV in years. I did not watch his challenge seasons in full.
I didn't watch BB19.
I've seen some of the clips on Twitter. I didn't watch BB19 in full, but I know from experience BB19, Josh, she gets extra. And I just didn't know it was still at this annoying level. Like, I'm sorry. If you like it, you love it. Because I don't. It's just not... Because I was going to the tag as the episode was airing, and I was just like, people are fucking with this? Like, it's just like, I don't like made-up drama, and this is what he did in Big Brother 19. Like, I mean, it's just not... It's not fun. And then he's also doing it. Also, like, in this instance, like, Bananas, he has a diary room. He's like, yeah, I lit the house on fire, and now it's Josh's turn to follow in my footsteps. He has to take on the mantle. And it's like, Bananas is sunning you in the diary room, Joshua. Like, you look embarrassing. Like, I don't understand. Like, this is why he doesn't win these games. You only won Big Brother because people hated Paul. And this is why you're not going to win the challenge, because you're just pissing people off for no reason. He's in one of the better positions where he can play the veterans and the CBS people because he won CBS Big Brother. And he's sitting here choosing to just outwardly target them for, I guess, entertainment purposes, which, I mean, some people are entertained. I guess you'll get brought back, but at what cost?
To lose the game over and over.
Because Bananas wasn't doing this for you. Bananas was doing this because he was getting thrown in. You think Bananas would do this for you? You think Tori would do this for you? They're not doing this for you, nigga. They're trying to win the game. So I just don't understand what his logic here is. Like, you're not even a vet. Like, they didn't bring you in as an MTV vet because you're fucking from CBS Big Brother. Like, why is he acting like that's not the show he won? I'm just confused. Like, girl, he got into this vacation alliance, bitch. We're not on vacation. We're at CBS.
He was on vacation.
We're at work, bitch. This is what's pissing me off. Y'all can go be friends on off season on the yacht, okay? On the show.
You get in that house? I need you to get in that house
and work.
And fucking work.
People don't want to work anymore. And that's the problem.
Yeah, no, I just don't like that, Josh. Like you said, I kind of just would prefer not have any drama. You can have some drama, it's cool, but it's just, like you said, it's forced. And he said it's forced in the diary room. He said, to cause chaos is beneficial for the people I'm working with to cause chaos. It's beneficial for the people you're working with. It's beneficial for the people you're working with. You're choosing to work with these bums who are all losing. You can choose to work with people who aren't losing. You're choosing to work with the losers, and then you're ruining your own game to help the losers win. Because they're allegedly your friends. They don't give a fuck about you. Josh is the friend. No shade. I don't know the true friend. This is my assumption. Josh is the friend that the friend group make fun of.
Like, well, that's a guy. Like, Bananas and Tori and them were laughing.
He barked and wolf for them.
Bananas was smiling because he was doing his dirty work. And Josh, you looking fucking fool because I bet he's not going to be in the final. And if he is, he's definitely not winning.
Period. Like, it's just, I don't know. It's ridiculous for me. I don't know. He did all that hooping and hollering. Nobody even said nothing back. And then he was talking about some Desi and Luis, I'm coming for you. Keep my man name out your fucking mouth.
And fucking Desi. Like, what the fuck? Like, leave Desi alone.
The fuck? This is a game. Do you know how many people names been getting thrown in? You threw 2 people names in just like they did. The fuck up, weirdo. Anyways, he's being super extra right here. It was giving annoying. Boom. Desi has a diary room, and she was like, and this was real sweet in person. Yeah. because she started talking about how she just feels like she limits herself in these games, and she does the same thing in the outside world, and she feels like this is coming into the game, and she's very, very emotional.
Yeah.
And it's like, damn, she was already emotional, but I love the result of
And
this
then she
episode.
spoke with Tiffany and Chanel. I love this trio. And they were just talking about the game being very stressful. Like, this is one of the more stressful games she's played. And she just feel like people have these higher expectations for her. And she's like, can I live up to those expectations? So I mean, Desi, like, look at you, girl. You are the expectation.
That girl. I don't know
Like,
I could never be.
You wake up and the expectation is expected. Like, it's already succeeded.
You exceeded.
By just waking up. Look in the mirror.
Quick.
You exceeded.
Like, I don't know.
Because
mirror on the wall.
She is gorgeous. Like, she looks good.
She's beautiful.
Every time I see her,
she's
just
strong.
looks
She's
good.
athletic. She's that girl. Maybe she just needs to hear it. You're that girl.
Period.
I'm
that girl.
Period. Boom, they go to the challenge. The challenge is, I forgot what it's called. It's two big ass
side swipe.
Side swipe.
Mm-hmm.
Period. It's two big ass trucks. Going side by side down the road.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna be strapped to one side. Some other people are gonna be strapped to the other side. You're gonna have to take these discs, circles,
tags. So that's what I call them.
Tags. They called it so many different things. Literally, the contestants were calling it different things. I was like, I don't even know what to call it. Anyways, you take the tags, and you're gonna have to jump from your truck to the other truck while it's moving and stamp your tag on the designated spot on that side. And whichever team gets the most stamped on the other side after they go through the heats wins the game. Boom.
Mm-hmm.
Child, Heat 1. Let me pull up the pictures.
Ooh. As you can see,
Corey
is now on red. Bananas now on blue.
Girl, shit has changed, but we'll get into it.
You see how, look how small red is. All I got is Josh, Michelle, Corey, Tiffany.
Green's gonna get real small. This thing, we filled in green to make it look cute, but it's not that cute.
Yeah, they only down to 5 by the end of this episode. That's real nasty.
So Heat 1 was Amanda and West for green.
No.
Come back.
I'm coming, girl.
And Michelle and Josh for red. Girl, this Heat was cute because it was the first one, and I'm like, okay, I wonder how they do. Amanda done dropped half of the fucking disc on the damn ground, so she didn't even get to put none up. This is the second time Amanda has flopped in a daily. And I'm thinking, and this is my thing, y'all. I don't watch the challenge that much. I think I've seen seasons. I don't remember shit. Let's be honest. I don't remember anything. So now that I've seen Amanda flop in 2 dailies, and I saw the results of the, tonight's episode, I'm like, Amanda, what are you good at? I'm sorry. Like, I know she's a quotations legend, but maybe Tori 8 when she was like, you do got to do something to be a legend, because if Amanda's not winning dailies and she's not winning eliminations, what is she doing? No,
providing entertainment.
Her and Josh.
Providing
entertainment. They'll never win.
But no, honestly though, I'm not even like, that's not even like I don't even care about that, because I think like that's what made the challenge so good was that it was more of an even playing field. Like modern day flagship MTV's challenge, Amanda could not win. And I think that's another reason why I felt like it got to a point where it's not watchable anymore, because you had to be a certain type of athleticism to make it far. I mean, Big Easy made it all the way to a final in one of these seasons. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like, I respect that some people, care more about that, like the physical aspect of it, but I mean, I also just like the entertainment, and that's what Amanda provides, because at the end of the day, if Amanda was going up against some of these other girls by the end of this episode, she could have won.
Yeah, she did a good job.
It just so happened she was going up against one of the best, so I mean, I think that, like I said, if she, like, for example, if they start doing more USA seasons and she gets brought back for more of these, she could make it pretty far, because at the end of the day, like, on the MTV version, it's like she pissed a lot of people off that were just better than her. And most of the people in these seasons are like athletes, and Amanda is just not on that level. So I think this is honestly more of a fair playing field for her.
I agree. I kind of like it. And I love that she's here for entertainment. That's the thing. It's like, if you're not going to be great at shit, at least be entertaining. I'll give Josh that. I'd rather him be doing something than doing nothing. And I'll leave it there. Heat 2, Chanel and Corey go for red. Alyssa and Chris go for blue. And red eats it up again. Red eat up every single round damn near. So red eats it up. And on this one, at the end, Corey was going to put his last dot. And this was the first time we saw Chris. He was like trying to play defense. and we see defense come up again later, y'all. The Crystal tried to play defense, but Corey bust right past that man. I was like,
a man. Two men, actually.
Two men with a lot of manly features. Heat 3, Cassidy and Sebastian go for blue, flops, and Michaela and Luis go for green, period.
And then I have written down, Cassidy attempts to block Michaela. Attempts.
I said, no, this is what I wrote down. Cassidy tried to block Michaela on her last attempt and failed, of course.
I have Cassidy attempts to block Michelle, and I put a parentheses, attempts.
Oh, shit.
Because it was never given that. It was never given that. And Green was eating them up. Oh, I wanted Green. I love Green.
I never got behind the Green train.
Green is my favorite team. It really is. And they just fucking demolished them this episode. The more I love Luis and Michelle. Like, what the fuck?
Me too. Okay. And I love Red Team. Sorry. Boom. Heat 4. Tiffany and Dusty go. And honestly, the matchup, I was like, not Tiffany and Dusty. And then Daisy and Tyler go for green. And I have written down Tyler's diary room. And it really wasn't Tyler's diary room that made me write this down. But earlier, Monty described the challenge. And when I tell y'all, Monty is a fucking bore. Monty was like, the challenge today is we're going to have to jump off of a moving truck. And like, fuck! Put some fucking entertainment in your voice. How are you on reality TV?
You want to be like Chanel?
I just don't want Monty to be here because for me, this is my thing. And it goes back to the whole Josh thing. I like to hate Josh. So at least give me that. Monty's not even a likable person to hate. Fuck. Boom.
Well, he's on green team, so I'll ignore that. I won't last for now.
Heat 5 go, they was all boring. Then Heat 6 go. And before Heat 6, Blue has a little team meeting. A little powwow. They're like, look, we don't lose.
Yeah, and Tori specifically was like, if Green wins,
Mother Tori,
she's going in. And it's like, girl,
sure,
we don't give a damn. That's what Alyssa was thinking. Alyssa was sitting there like, okay. I know Alyssa didn't give a damn. Good, actually. That's what we need.
So Blue, so Tori was like, look, we got to make sure Red wins. And to make sure Red wins, we should just block Green, period. So when they get up there, it's Tori and Banana.
Well, that's what Chris came up with. Chris was
Chris came up. We should just block. We should just defense.
We didn't play defense. And it's like, okay, Survivor winner.
Sure.
Come up with strategy.
Sure.
Big Daddy.
Big. Tori and Bananas go for blue. Michaela Monty go for green.
Mm-hmm.
And
wait, in the beginning, it's so hilarious because Michaela starts it off with "Stay out of my way, and I stay out of yours."
It was like,
and that's like Tori. She gonna buck up. She gonna buck up a little bit. She gonna buck up. She was like, I mean, I don't think that's gonna happen.
And Michaela says, "All right, it'll be a show then." She said, "That's all right." Michaela was so quick with the response because this thing, Tori thought she ate because she was like, "I don't think that's gonna happen." Michaela was like, "That's okay, it'll be a show then." Like real quick. We're good. So Bananas, I'm not even getting into it because he just wants to be a fucking. He wants to be a fucking. He's such an attention. Him and Josh, they some queens for real.
No, at least Johnny Bananas is the original. Josh is just. Josh, I'm sorry. Even on Big Brother, it always gave for show.
Ooh.
I hate to say it. It's not funny to me, y'all. I mean, if y'all like it, comment how much I like it and why y'all like it.
But you're not gonna like it.
I'm never gonna like it. And I thought I would like it. I thought I would like it now because, like, you look a little good, But that's not even enough.
Damn, it's not enough.
It's still annoying.
Oh, fuck.
Why the mic?
It was an interview. All right. But he pretended to drop all his disc, and Luis clocks. He's like, Bananas put on a show. He's finna just play defense, and he's like, come on, man.
Period.
A smart man. But anyways, Bananas. Because Monty was mad. So I'm thinking Monty gonna actually like, I was like, Monty getting mad.
No.
Bro, the way Bananas was bodying the fuck out of that.
Moving him out of the way easily, with ease. And then Michaela, she going all the way pull Tori's hair.
I was like, don't pull it hair. Michaela was like, when it get
Well,
out of
if
the
you
way.
move.
Period.
And then this one gets so annoying. Here go Josh. And this is literally where
Josh has some messages. I didn't even read it.
Yes, he has a confessional here. He has a confessional about how he is so happy that his friends are going into defense to help him win. And it's like, this is a definition of how, like, this friendship is bullshit, because they're not helping you win. They don't want to go in. They're doing it for their benefit.
They're using you.
They're literally.
They're using the fact that
and he's looking at it like, oh my God, they're helping us win. No, they don't want to go in.
They literally know.
So now y'all have to make the decision.
They literally know Josh will be so extra.
And you look stupid.
They know Josh will be so extra to stalemate and risk his own self going in that they will be that safe.
Because they wouldn't do it. You think they would do it? Hell, fuck no.
Child. So, they successfully blocked them, and Red Team ends up winning.
Barely wins. Red win was a 48, and Green had 41.
If Green would have ate that up, if that would have been just a normal round, Green would have won it for real. But they didn't. My team, well, that's the thing. I was happy for them to win because all my favorite bitches is on this team. You know, Tiffany, Michelle, Chanel, Tori. Like, I was loving it.
But it just got hog posh.
It just went, girl, I'm going to have a talking to with my sister Tiffany.
Leave my good sister alone, okay? She said she's fighting for her kid.
I'm going to have a talking to. I'm going to clip it and send it to her. Because, girl, so boom, back at the villa, Michelle, Chanel, and Tiffany talk. Michaela there too. But it's really the Red Team girls talking. And they're like, look, we need to push. Or the others are going to push for Desi, and they're probably going to push for Louise. So we need to push for Amanda and West. They kind of just agreed. We need to push for Amanda and West to be the nominees. And Chanel was like, look, y'all, we need to stand strong.
Mm-hmm. And Chanel was like, I will die on that sword.
No, and she was dead ass.
Her top priority is protecting Desi and Michaela. Point blank,
period. We flash to a scene where Josh is talking to his parents, and Josh tells Wes, Bananas,
and Amanda, I think it's there. Tori is like,
look,
there. It's just like all the vets.
Yeah, and he's talking to Wes. He's like, look, they're pushing your name, Wes. They're pushing your name. And Josh is like, look, I'm going to stalemate. And Bananas is like, good, use that, because if you use that against them, they're not going to stalemate. Da, 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 da. And Josh has a diary room. He said, I'm ready to die about that. I'm ready
to fall on the sword and go down in that arena.
Die on the sword.
Like, you think Bananas and Tori would do that shit? Like, be fucking for real. Especially Bananas. Tori might, because she was doing that shit for Casey. But Bananas damn sure wouldn't do that shit for you.
It's just, this is how I feel. He acting like, to me, it just feels like he's acting like this is the actual Game of Thrones. Like, we're actually fighting real war, and I'm ready to die for my soldier, and I'm going to be a loyal. It's like, nigga, this is a game on MTV that you get invited back to every season. Please.
Calm down.
This is like playing Uno for you. Why the fuck are you doing all this?
Mm-hmm.
This is nothing. You get invited back every season. Great. Shout out to you for that. But like, you just doing a lot for nothing. For these random ass niggas who don't give a fuck about you. These people don't give a fuck about you. But he's gonna die on it, y'all. We get to the nominations.
Mm-hmm. And then this is Chanel really stepped up to the plate.
This
was the Chanel I knew was there ever since Survivor, okay? And this is why I'm happy for the challenge, because people like Chanel get on here and eat it the fuck up. She's having her fucking moment right here.
Period. And this is the thing. I like that Josh is going back for Amanda specifically because they're actually friends. Them other
don't work, but
it don't. What would you?
Well, that's the thing. I mean, he did all of this. The nomination was always a thing. Like, I don't understand why they thought, oh, I'll do it this. Amanda just won't go in. No.
Yeah. He tried his best.
Or so maybe Josh he thought, maybe he thought too green, they wouldn't want to go against their own team. No.
They're voting her.
Because they don't care about that shit. Like, that's the thing. These are people who want to come here to win. They're not coming here to be friends with people. This isn't the fucking real world, okay? That's the thing. Maybe on the MTV version, where you bitches come from the real world and argue the one, is different. But these motherfuckers come from Survivor, Amazing Race, and Big Brother, where they want to win, okay? So, yes, they're going to be sneaky. They're going to sneak into rooms. They're going to lie. They're going to do those things. Like, It's a game, not the real world, not the vacation. And these motherfuckers been on vacation for too long. That's why they named themselves that.
They stay on vacation. Girl, so Josh goes to the table, or they're at the table, and Josh is like, look, Amanda's off the table. Amanda's not going to go in. I'm not voting Amanda. And also Michaela. I feel like those people, they got my back.
He
I'm
wants
not
to do
going to
Desi.
So that means Desi.
The Secret Garden in a row, Tiffany, Chanel, and Michelle said, we're not doing Desi. She's off the
table. Desi's off the table for me. So Desi's like, off the table.
Do you think you can beat Desi? And then here goes Chanel. Chanel was like, well, would you rather run a final with Amanda or would you rather run a final with Desi?
No, she ate that up. No, she got to eat that up. She got to eat that up.
Ask the right questions. She said, you know what? Let's table it and move on. Let's go to the guys. Yeah. Like, she was taking so much control. Yeah. I was like, period, Chanel.
Period. So they both move on to the guys. Corey's like, Corey says Luis. Dusty is like, well, I'm not.
I can't. And that's so Luis, I am so sorry to you. I don't know if this is your friend for real. I am so sorry you had Dusty as a partner. Because this was pissing me off. Well, I can't say Luis. So, nigga, just say Monty. Why you gotta say I can't say Luis? Like you're
because this nigga is trying to pretend that he was defending Luis. If you was defending Luis, you would have been bucking up at that table. You bucking up every other corner for Bananas. Buck up for Luis.
We're gonna get to it. But that pisses me off. Well, I can't say Luis. It's like you don't like if you could, like, that's really doing like basically if Luis wasn't an Amazing Race, that nigga name would be said. That's what he's saying.
That's what he's saying.
I wish that's what I'm saying. He did Leo and Kayla. That's what I'm saying. He should have convinced DX, Claire, Emily, Molly, all the Amazing Race people, Aubrey, David, all the motherfuckers should have been on here because they keep playing an Amazing Race face, and Dusty was not helping you, Luis. I am so sorry.
Somebody would
so sorry. And what pisses me off is that she gives him an option because so Corey says Luis, Dusty says, well, I'll say Monty because I can't do Luis. And Chanel, the strategic survivor queen that she is, says that I want to do Wes, but I'm willing to compromise on Wes if you guys compromise on Dusty. And she asks Dusty, Luis is your friend. He's your closest ally in this game. If you're willing to save Desi and not vote her, we won't do Luis. And he's like, oh, I'm not being stronger.
I'm not going to get strong.
Unless she was motherfucking Bananas. Because that's the thing. If Bananas told him to vote Luis would be more than him.
My thing is he voted whoever Josh said. Bananas. He did.
Because he was going with Josh's plan, which is going with Bananas' plan.
Because he knew what the plan was, which is why he kept saying, well, I can't do Luis. So I also won't vote Wes. I'm a little bitch. Fuck.
Yeah, but that pissed me off because it's like everybody strong arming you. It's like
we're negotiating. We're at the table. Either leave the table. Leave the table if you don't want to talk. He didn't say shit. Anyways, Josh was like, people are coming for our team. People are coming for the team. Why are we not voting the people who voted for me? Michelle was like, why are we not voting the people who voted for me?
Amanda. And Josh was like, Amanda just isn't a power move.
Amanda not a power move. And Tiffany was like, I don't think Luis is a power move.
Period.
Look around, everybody on mute. Like, come on.
And then I see Michelle, she tells Dusty, like, because everyone arguing at this point, she tells Dusty, like, I think they will always be a priority and you'll always be the easy vote.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's the truth. Like, if this is why I understand. Clearly he loves the challenge. Clearly he's watched this show. You're not in that core. So why the fuck would you want to stay with them? Like, if you love Bananas, then you know all the people that's trusted Bananas and went home for following and doing what Bananas wanted.
It's blind love, boo. He blinded you.
Girl, that's fatal attraction. Shit. I can't do that.
But no, for real. So boom. Dusty was trying to think, and Josh was like, let him think! Let him think!
Josh is so hilarious. And I think that what Chanel was like, Wait, no. I think it was later. So basically, she was like, "Well," he was like, "Well, I'll go and stalemate." And she was like, "Okay, well, I'll just do West's name." Chanel was like, "Let's just do West." And then Tiffany was like, "Well, I'll say your name, Cassidy."
And Chanel was like, "Well, it's funny because Chanel was hype earlier, but when Tiffany said Cassidy, Chanel was like,
I don't want to do Cassidy." And this is when Josh Loki clock her. He said, "Oh, so we can't do Desi, we can't do Cassidy, we can't do Mikhail. Are we playing Survivor? Are we playing Survivor?" And it's like, ooh, because you is trying to save all the Survivor people, aren't you, Chanel?
So we got to the girl votes.
But this is what I love though. Hold on, real quick. I love because Chanel.
What she do?
I was like, she could be one to watch because she was like, this is the confession. She was like, he's unhinged, but she is not afraid of elimination. If he wants to risk it and send all of our names to a hopper and to a stalemate, then baby, let's go. I said, oh,
Baby, let's go.
What is this? I love Chanel.
If only the other girls was.
Oop.
We get to the vote. Corey, Dusty, and Josh, all the boys, they vote Desi.
They vote Desi.
Chanel votes Amanda. Michelle votes Amanda. And it come down to Tiff.
Okay, and you know,
and Josh look at Tiff. And Josh look at Tiff. He say, "You gonna go to the stalemate?"
And Tiffany said, "No, the fuck." I don't blame Tiffany. I don't. And she tweeted out. She said, Look, no, I get it. I get the people who are like, she should have stood by it. But look at her team. If she would have went in, she has a good chance of going in, especially if a girl is voted in. Tiffany's like, why would I do that? No, I'm sorry. I get it. And look at first of all, it's Desi. Desi is winning. Like, I'm sorry. If she doesn't, it ain't me. I get it, Tiffany. I'm sorry. Because I think people saw it more as, and maybe I'm dick riding, whatever. I'll take it. I think people saw it as, oh, she just got ran over by Josh. I don't think she got ran over by Josh. I think that she just did not want to go into a stalemate. At the end of the day, he was forcing a stalemate. She didn't want to do it. And honestly, it's not smart for her to do it. She don't.
I think it's stand up, Tiffany. Oh, hold on.
Look at you unplugging. Yeah, shut the fuck up. That's what they need to be. Yep. Anyways. And then so Corey and Josh, they say Luis.
No. No, somebody told me to shut the fuck up. You heard that? They said,
Yeah.
I'm gonna just shut the fuck up. Tiffany, you got it.
Corey and Josh, they say Luis. And then Dusty says Monty because he just can't say Luis. And this is where it gets down. That's the thing. We'll get into that too. So Tiffany and Chanel vote West, of course, and here go Michelle.
Her fucking
vote in Luis. So it's funny because both Michelle and Tiffany were both not on the same page, but on different
accords. That's my thing. I will say with Michelle, at least Louise did say her name, but fuck.
True, that's what I'm saying. Like she said, he said her name, but Michelle knew that going in. So when Chanel was saying, that's the thing, I fully believe that Tiffany was thinking, well, that's not going to be a stalemate. And then he said stalemate. She was like, well, I'm not doing that. It was giving Michelle the whole time West didn't say her name and that she was going to vote Luis. So it's like, you should have said that before we even went in. But that's crazy. So Chanel was like, I thought we was all on the same page, but baby, we're not.
She felt alone. And I went to you fucking.
Well, I will say too, and we were saying this last episode, this is Ain't No Shame. We was like, Alyssa Lopez did her job. Michaela and Desi did their job. Now it's time for them. And girl, the job was not done.
It wasn't.
The job was not done.
They didn't give a fuck about that job.
Look, they said they got their own shit to deal with.
I see why people be coming for Michelle all the time. Michelle is shady. Girl, what was that? Girl. So Luis and Desi go in.
And Luis is real upset. And then he was like, first time Dusty win. Can't protect me.
Yep.
Girl, because he too busy dick riding. And then this is where it gets really funny because Tiffany is telling Michelle.
She's trying to go for Michelle.
She
was playing the game.
And then she said, so stop. Me and Chanel did, Wes. So why didn't you do it? And then Michelle was like, no.
Don't blame this on me.
No, because she was like,
Desi.
Right. She was like, the reason why we were even going to compromise was to save Desi, and we didn't do that. So past that, I didn't give a fuck what you hoes was talking about to begin with.
And so here goes Tiffany.
It's funny because
Desi, I want to let you know that none of us voted for you.
Which is true.
And it's like, no, Tiffany, you know what the hell you did.
Look, and all Tiffany was worried about, she could still be West. And she's not in.
She's not going in. Green team talk, and they talk about how it was Chris' idea. That Bananas told them that it was Chris' idea to buck up and prevent them from winning the thing. So they're like, we can just vote in Chris. And in front of everyone, this is the whole team, Wes, Desi, all of them. So in front of them, Desi is like, look, I want to go again against Cassie. So let's run it against Cassie. And then we get a flashback, and she has a diary room. She's like, in reality, I want to take that Amanda girl. And I told all the people I trust that information. But why would I say that in front of Wes? When Wes hasn't told me shit. I don't trust that man. And it's like, come on, Survivor.
Wes is hilarious too because he's like when he was told they're gonna throw him in, he was like, I told my team that if we went after events, that I would be targeted.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, yeah. They don't give a damn.
No. Okay.
They don't give a fuck.
We get to the boat. Alyssa Lopez, and she's like, look, nobody y'all. Like she talking to us like we her friend. Look, y'all, I mean, I might have to vote Chris, even though you're on blue, because look,
like, my team, but my team is Big Brother.
It's Big Brother. Michaela, she's like, look, Wes is on my team, but honestly, I just don't like him.
Michaela is so random. Like, she basically only did this for the shits and giggles of it all. Literally. Like, she was only doing it because she was bored.
Balls with his name on it in there. So boom, we go to the arena. Everybody come down, and he start revealing the votes. He reveals the guys first. Mm-hmm. Tyler has 3. Girl. Sebastian got 1. Wes got 2. One was Michaela. Monty got 2. Bananas got 1. And Chris, Daddy Wood, got 6. It was like just the right amount to where he wouldn't necessarily know that it was somebody on his team.
And and you know what? And that's the thing. Maybe Louise should have thought this a little bit more too, because honestly, they should have got Sebastian in there. I feel like
he should have made sure it was a weak ass nigga that went in there.
And I feel like I don't know if Sebastian is weak, but I just think they have more similar body types. Because Chris was huge. Chris is just a big man.
Yeah, he definitely should have had like a skinny man in it. Tyler or Sebastian.
But that's on his own team. But shit, that's what Dusty did.
Yeah.
But not Tyler. Definitely, I like definitely Sebastian if he could have did that. Shit, Dusty, honestly. Well, he won. Can't do Dusty.
Sebastian was the best choice. 100%. They definitely should have voted Sebastian. They was not thinking. They were not fucking thinking. Or maybe Luis was like, shit, I'll book up to a man. I don't give a fuck. So Chris going in. Oh, wait, that's not true. They're all in the hopper. Well, it's true. And then the girls go. Michaela got 4. Cassie got 2. And Amanda got 9. And it's only 8 people in blue. So that's the thing. Everyone in blue didn't even vote her. I know for a fact Tori and Bananas probably didn't. But anyway, she had 9 fucking votes. She was
even
like,
TJ laughed. Even TJ was laughing.
No, it was kind of hilarious because why everybody fucking vote her? So Amanda and Chris do get chosen, and the competition is going to be Amanda versus what's that girl named Desi, and then Chris versus Louise, and it's just pole wrestle, but they calling it the evil eye. And it's like
a
disc they got to hold on to. So boom, we do the boys first. It's Louise versus Chris. Chris played college football. He said, "It's like ooh,
we can tell."
And Louise is a firefighter, of course, and he can fight
fire.
Me.
He can fight you.
He can do whatever he wants. He can do whatever he likes. Okay, boom. So Louise and Chris, they get into the ring or whatever. And honestly, Chris is a big man.
But Louise would still put up a good nasty fight. Okay.
I'm just gonna say, like, I was kind of surprised because Louise, I know him from Amazing Race. Amazing Race, there's not physical things like that. So I was like, what he gonna really do? But that's
like that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like if it was someone a little bit more his body type, it really could. He really could have won this. Like, Chris is just huge, like literally. And specifically a challenge like that, it's a lot of just like physical brute force. Like,
100%. So he put up a good little fight, but Chris ended up winning. Mm-hmm. I have boo. My man got to go on. Bring Louise back. Y'all love to play in these.
I feel like he may not do it though. I feel like he may not do it because
my thing. I don't know why they're not. Okay, I do know why they're not getting more Amazing Race because
I don't.
Because I know why.
Every Amazing Racer they've gotten has been really interesting. Even Dusty, he's annoying, but he's entertainment. I'm just saying, Kayla, Leo. When is another one last season?
Yeah, all 3 of them were.
All 3 of them were pretty interesting. Like they all had their little, quirks to them. Like, and I think like they're interesting.
Period.
Because Amazing Race casting from the seasons I've seen is pretty interesting. So I feel like they should definitely get more. Especially because, like,
I was just gonna say, Kayla was an alternate, and I wouldn't necessarily. And that thing, honestly, we could have had Kayla instead of Alyssa S. Me personally,
definitely.
So we could have had Leo instead of Monty. Like, I'm sorry, like these people are cute, but I'm wanting a little more. But I think what they're thinking is like physical and big, so that's probably why they got Dusty because he's kind of bigger and Luis is kind of big. But it's like just get more Amazing Race, make it more even. They could have had a 28 player cast. It didn't have to be 24.
Well, also because it's a little bit more fair. You know, he has people that are willing to, keep
Work
him
with
safe,
him.
other than Dusty. That's over there. I mean, I
Dusty,
guess I
Dusty
can't say
ass
his name.
being Dusty.
Ooh.
Desi and Amanda go. And
Amanda was using them legs,
I thought it
girl.
was gonna be a good snatch away.
Amanda
scrappy.
Amanda was throwing her body on that.
Scrappy little girl.
She was throwing her body on there, and she was not moving.
Wow.
She was using her legs, like she was wrapping
I
around
love that
it.
because I was literally thinking like, use your legs, and then boom, she used them.
Period. And then Desi, it's so funny because Desi kept trying to just yank it from her.
Yeah.
She kept trying to yank it, and Amanda was not letting go.
I love that Amanda wasn't letting go because Desi the type to, she really could have probably just yanked it from her, but clearly not Amanda. If it was somebody else in her size, Desi probably would snatch that shit right up. But Amanda is
and then she ends up winning, but like it's kind of like because she yanks it from her and it's like right under her. So Amanda really did not have time to flip back over or get her arms in the way to get it again. But Desi won, ate that the fuck up. But it was not just an easy win. Okay, she had to fight for it a little bit.
Exactly. So boom, Desi wins, Chris wins, Luis and Amanda are going home.
Louis said he has no regrets. He's happy to go back home to his family. I said, period. Back to Michelle.
Period. The fuck? And then Chris decides to not defect. He stays with Blue.
Mm-hmm.
And Desi, who now only has 5 people on her team, the smallest team, is like, look, I think I'm going to go ahead and snatch up Alyssa S off of that team. Which makes sense because Alyssa S is like probably the weakest girl. So to replace the weakest girl with Desi, who's probably the strongest girl in the damn
and
team.
I forgot who tweeted it. I forget it was Chanel or Tiffany. I forget. But one of them tweeted that they wanted this to happen so the secret the secret garden or something could have a little bit more power. So I don't know if that's going to come into play at some point, but somebody tweeted that. I know I saw that somewhere.
That doesn't make sense because why wouldn't she just take out Cassidy? And why would she take out Alyssa S? Who's gonna
I don't know.
Okay, well, I guess it does make sense. But also, they could have just, I feel like she should have just told Cassidy, right? If that was the case. But we move. I support. Period. Or maybe it's like Survivor's going to vote together. So if Cassidy and Desi are together, Cassidy's definitely going to vote with Desi, but I don't know the team. But boom. So now Desi is going to move to blue.
Mm-hmm. And Alyssa S will be on green.
Alyssa S will be on green. Green is going to fucking flop.
Yeah.
From what it seems.
Yeah, because that's just Wes, Michaela, Monty, Tyler.
Michaela, and Tyler have done good in these challenges. So, and Monty's done good too. So honestly, I don't know why they've been losing so fucking. Honestly, it's been Amanda been holding them the fuck back. Taking out of, because that's the thing. If they would have had,
I don't think so. Because in one of the challenges she was doing,
she did good in one challenge of the 4.
Oh my god,
she did.
Leave Amanda alone.
Think, for example, this challenge this time, Amanda dropped all her buttons.
Yeah.
If it was Michaela going twice instead of Amanda, they probably would have won, even with the bucking up at the end. So it's like, I think honestly, without Amanda, I think Green could win because they're gonna do it even. They're gonna say 2-2 and 2-2, and people just gonna have to go twice. But if if Michaela's going twice,
and let's be real, Red is not those girls, so you know.
Yeah, but they would have to beat Blue because only one team wins.
Yeah, and Blue has been beasting. It's not giving Blue gonna lose. I would love to see them lose to see what that dynamic's gonna be. But...
yeah, I would too. They lost once. They lost this one.
I mean, like lose people. Man, is what I meant.
Yeah.
Like they've been.
Are they just not, Red didn't attack Blue because they folded. They were gonna attack Blue, and they folded. They weren't even gonna attack Blue because they wouldn't put in Amanda and West. Why the fuck wasn't Red attacking Blue?
Because they threw the challenge for them. They've had, but Blue and Red haven't had an alliance since the beginning. Like the only reason why it was interrupted was because Green won and took out Red members.
They should never had an alliance.
And then Alyssa L ate that next elimination up. Yeah.
Yeah.
But other than that,
child, they need to give it up because Blue is fucking beasting. And how y'all gonna win if Blue's winning everything? Hell no. They gotta fucking go.
And Blue is still a lot of boring people other than Alyssa. Like,
period. I know that's right. Johnny Bananas on it now.
I'm tired.
Me too.
I can only be so entertained. But Dusty, he loves it, so.
Why is he getting checked? All right, y'all. Thank y'all for keeping it real with us. Tune in next time. And bitch, we out.
We out.
Bye.
Mwah.